Resource groups in Azure function as logical containers that simplify the administration and organization of multiple resources. They are critical for applying configurations and permissions at scale, ensuring consistency in large or complex Azure environments. By placing resources with a shared lifecycle into the same group, administrators can streamline tasks such as deployment, updates, and deprovisioning. This organizational approach reduces complexity across various services, including virtual machines, storage accounts, and databases. Additionally, resource groups enable more efficient cost management by allowing cost allocation and budget reporting at the group level. Through this structure, organizations can align technical assets to meet governance requirements. Azure Resource Groups provide a hierarchical framework that relates closely to subscriptions and management groups. Subscriptions sit atop resource groups, defining boundaries for billing, access, and deployment quotas. Higher-level management groups can aggregate multiple subscriptions, enabling consistent policy enforcement across diverse environments. While resources can only reside within a single resource group at any given time, administrators maintain flexibility by moving resources between groups when necessary. This modular design promotes clarity, particularly in large-scale Azure estates. By understanding this interplay, organizations can build an efficient foundation for access management, policy application, and cost allocation, ensuring systematic governance at every level. Role-based access control, RBAC, grants administrators granular authority to define who can manage or view resources within a resource group. This flexibility is essential when aligning security policies with project or departmental ownership. Common built-in roles include owner, contributor, and reader, each permitting specific actions. Applying these roles at the resource group level automatically cascades permissions to all enclosed resources, ensuring consistent access management. By integrating RBAC with Microsoft Entra ID groups, teams can automate the assignment of privileges and responsibilities. This approach reduces duplication of effort, minimizes errors, and helps ensure adherence to least privilege principles within enterprises. Administrators can create and manage resource groups through various tools, including the Azure Portal, Azure PowerShell, and the Azure CLI. In the portal, the process involves selecting a subscription, specifying a name, and choosing a region that holds metadata about the group. PowerShell offers cmdlets, such as new AZ Resource Group, which accept parameters to target subscription and location. The Azure CLI provides a similar command, AZ Group Create, to automate provisioning. Ongoing management tasks include adding or removing resources, moving these assets between groups, and ensuring the group remains aligned with existing governance requirements. This streamlined approach improves operational consistency. Implementing resource groups effectively demands logical naming conventions and comprehensive guidelines for resource placement. Common strategies include grouping by environment, development, staging, production, department, finance, IT, marketing, or workload type. Administrators also benefit from consistent naming patterns, like using metadata tags or naming prefixes to enable quick identification of group purposes. Structuring groups this way reduces confusion and assists in forecasting resource needs. Aligning resource groups with application lifecycles further simplifies deployment routines, ensuring that provisioning, updates, and decommissioning follow controlled procedures. These best practices enhance security, operational efficiency, and alignment with enterprise-wide governance strategies. Azure Policy extends governance capabilities by allowing administrators to define rules and requirements that resources must meet within a specified scope, including resource groups. By setting policies at the group level, teams can enforce naming standards, restrict resource types, or mandate the use of particular configurations. Azure locks provide an extra layer of protection against accidental deletion or modification, particularly for critical assets. Applying a read-only lock prevents any changes to resources, while a delete lock avoids unintended removals. These features combine to deliver robust oversight, ensuring that resources within a group comply with organizational standards and security protocols. Tags serve as key value pairs that add descriptive metadata to resource groups and individual resources. By incorporating tags, teams gain a finer-grained approach to cost tracking and can label resources based on department, environment, project owner, or operational function. Tagging assists in search, reporting, and automated processes, enabling administrators to filter or group resources quickly. This practice benefits distributed teams by offering greater visibility across multiple departments or projects. Additionally, tags can support advanced policies that validate or enforce specific usage guidelines, ensuring resources remain properly tracked. Tagging thus supports efficient resource governance and promotes consistent operational management. Azure offers multiple tools for automating resource group management, including Azure DevOps pipelines, templates, and scripts. With Azure Resource Manager templates, teams can define infrastructure as code, IAC, creating repeatable deployments that align with governance directives. Coupled with Azure Policy, developers can deploy validated resources pre-configured for specific workloads. Scripts using Azure CLI or PowerShell enable scheduled tasks and configuration management, while Azure Automation Runbooks can orchestrate advanced processes such as routine cleanup or cost optimization. Leveraging these tools fosters consistency, reduces manual configurations, and ensures updates conform to established compliance benchmarks in large or fast-paced environments. Azure Monitor and Cost Management features enhance visibility into resource group usage and expenditures. By analyzing metrics and logs at the group level, administrators can detect performance bottlenecks, forecast capacity needs, and identify unexpected changes in resource consumption. Cost management allows the creation of budgets and alerts that trigger when spending thresholds approach limits. This granular insight guides data-driven decisions about scaling, optimizing usage, or right-sizing virtual machines. Through the integration of metrics, logging, and alerting, organizations achieve proactive oversight of operational health, refining governance strategies. This approach ensures controlled spending and sustained performance in dynamic cloud environments. When issues arise within a resource group, structured troubleshooting approaches maintain continuity. Logs and diagnostic settings illuminate problems, while activity logs show administrative actions. If a resource fails to comply with policies, reviewing Azure policy assignments can highlight misconfiguration or missing tags. Resource locks might restrict changes, necessitating temporary removal before updates. Ensuring proper role assignments helps validate user permissions, mitigating access issues. By employing consistent procedures, teams can swiftly identify and address root causes. This disciplined governance reinforces reliability and reduces security risks, aligning with broader identity and policy objectives established in previous units of the AZ-104 curriculum.